Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation. This is our project. It's a library catalog subsystem, and this essentially functions as a second, as a like a library, a system that a library would use in order to maintain organization, understand which books are available, which books are not, add books, remove books, etc. So the main tasks about this system is patrons or customers or guests can create accounts, check out books, they can return books, they can reserve books that have been checked out, while also allowing them to search through the catalog and see which books are available, which books are not. And our librarian dashboard allows us to add, check out, and return books as well. So this is only something that a librarian would do. However, given the time constraint, we are not able to implement a sort of hierarchy or a admin control where we can log into where librarians have to be logged in. So um, before we start the demo, I just wanted to mention that this is running on Microsoft Azure. This is not locally hosted. Our front end uses the Azure Static Web Apps. Our backend API uses the Azure App Service. Our database uses Azure SQL database, and our automation uses Azure Function Timer Job Service. Now, we automated so that once a book that has been reserved, once it has been returned, the next person in the queue should receive that book instantly. And additionally, if we were to just take a quick look at another account really quickly, as you can see, maybe not this one. Let's look at this account. This Martian book is checked out by test 3, and it's due on the 31st of July, meaning that once that date hits, our automation service will automatically return the book and allow it to be available again. So, let's take a look at the API really quickly. So if I was to type health here, you can see the status of our API, and it says our library API is up and running and the status is healthy. This kind of shows that we are able to connect to our Flask service, and essentially the server is up and running. We are able to connect to the server. Now, to check that our database is up and running, we're going to type books in over here, and this will return all of the books that we have and along with the availability, genre, etc. Now, the this page allows us to see whether our database is working. Now, if this was an issue with our database, we'd get a connection error on this specific page showing that, okay, whatever mis bug that we have is probably due to the database being down. If I was to type health and receive an error on this page, then like such as library API not found, that would kind of show that, okay, the server is not working. That's a different issue to tackle. We also have a security measure in place. So if I was to type patrons here and try to look at our patrons table, you get a method not allowed, essentially meaning that we are not allowed to see the specific page. We can't see the table. Similar to how Amazon, you can see items, you can't see customer information. It's the same concept. Now, let's get into the demo. So, say I'm a new user. Now I want to create an account. So my name is uh Ariana, to avoid copyright, Ariana Medium, not Grande. And then our email would be test@test.test. Say. And then our 8-digit card number is gonna be um let's do 111 111 11. Just do all ones, make it simple. And this is our card number. So I can log into my account immediately and see that welcome Ariana Medium. And it will show us our currently checked out books and our active reservations, which is obviously zero. We just created the account. Now, if I search the catalog, say I search for Gatsby, and I press search, see that our current book, The Great Gatsby, is unavailable. So let's look at a different book. 1984. It has a book ID of 3. So let's check out that book. So I go back to the librarian dashboard and I go to check out book. We're going to put our book ID, which is 3, the patron card number, which is all ones, then our librarian ID, which in this case is just our number 1. And we'll check it out. So it says book checked out successfully. If I check my account, you can see that right here we currently have this book checked out. Now I'm going to create a second account. I'm going to call it, let's go, um, Pat Bait Woman instead of Bateman. And then we'll keep everything the same, but we'll just change this to all twos. So cool. This Pat's library card is all twos. If I look at his account, we'll see that it's all twos. Now, if I was to refresh this page and look at the catalog, we'll see that 1984 at the moment is unavailable. If I try and check out this book, if I want to check out book 3 to this person, it'll say book is not available. What I can do is I can reserve that book. So I'm going to press reserve, type in my card number. So, okay. Say reservation has been created. So if I was to go to my librarian dashboard, and let's say I am Ariana and I return book 3. It'll say that the book has been returned and has automatically been checked out to the next patron in line. So if I go to my account, I type in twos and press view account, we'll see that we've automatically checked out this book. So if I was to reserve another book and I go to my account, it'll say that I have one active reservation. I can also reserve books that I currently have, essentially meaning like if you have a 1 month time period, I can reserve the book. I can reserve the book again, meaning as soon as I finish, as soon as my time is up, it'll automatically check back out to me. Um, that's that. Let's say I want to add a book. So say I want to add the Bible, let's say. So I'll just type Bible here. Author. Um, this is wrong, but we'll put Jesus. Genre, biblical, or religion technically. Just doesn't matter. And then copies, we'll do 3 copies. Or just do 2 copies for simplicity. And we'll press add book. So it says book added. If I go to my catalog and I refresh the page, we'll see here that we now have the Bible as book ID 10. Now I can check out this book. Let's go to librarian dashboard. It's 10. Check it out. And if I was to refresh the page, because we added 2 copies, another copy is still available here. So that means that Ariana can also check it out. And then, oh, this is the wrong area. We'll put 10 here. And we'll put this here and then 1. Well, now we've checked out this book. Now let's say I want to check it out again under a different person. So say I check it out with this ID previously made. It'll say that book is not available because both copies have been checked out right now. If I reserve the book using that same ID, we'll have to refresh the page first. If I reserve the book, made a reservation. As soon as one person returns this book with an ID of 10, it'll automatically check out to the next patron. Yeah, and that is our library subsystem. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.